This is Gordy Gardner, the stroke of the so far victorious Harvard crew. Congratulations, and how about some strategy against the Henley Club in this final of the Thames Cup?
Well, we've never been really fast off the start, and so I don't know how we're going to be there, but we'll do as best we can in the first 2 minutes of the race, and then from the barrier in, we hope to be pretty strong.
That's when you're gonna make your big move, you know?
Well, we usually take 20 strokes at Folly, which is, and try and put a lot into those, and then the sprint is, we always put a lot of money on that.
Gordy, why do you row?
I couldn't tell you. I really don't know. Everybody asks that question, and rowing is a crazy sport. Nobody knows. It's a lot of hard work for just a short span of time, and nobody knows why you row. It's very, very rewarding. It's really rewarding.
What does Henley mean to you?
I've always looked up to Henley. I went to a prep school, and I missed going to Henley 3 years ago. One of the guys in the boat went that year, and I just missed making it. So this means a lot to me.
For our last event, the finals of the Thames Challenge Cup, featuring the Henley Rowing Club against the Harvard freshman crew. The Henley Rowing Club near us, and you're looking at their cocks. That's Dick Woodford. He's in charge. The stroke is Tony Richardson. Number 7 is Adrian Glenn. Number 6 there, Ian Pankhurst. Number 5 is Paul Marsden. Number 4 is Peter Christopher Allen. Number 3 is David Smith. Number 2 is Christopher Bushnell. And on the bow, Anthony Moffrey. That's the Henley Rowing Club, a local club, of course. It's caused quite a bit of stir here this year. They've done quite well, and you'll hear a lot of cheers for them. Across the way, the Harvard freshman crew. Their cocks, young Harry Yu. Their stroke is Gordy Gardner. Number 7 is Hap Porter. Number 6 is Warren Perkins. Number 5 is Bob Wiley. Number 4, Marshall Moore. Number 3, Doug Wood. Number 2, Paul Templeton. And on the bow is Tim McGee.
Are you ready? Go!
They're off.
Good start first time by both crews. Henley on the left of your screen, Harvard on the right. And this promises to be a race full of tension. And certainly most of the way along the course will have the Henley supporters, the local club here, and they'll be cheered all the way. So that could be worth a length before they even start.
As we pick up the Thames Challenge Cup, Harvard, in one of the biggest races of their life now, has dropped back to about a half a length behind the Henley Rowing Club.
Both crews rating very high at the beginning of this race, but Henley, in fact, just squeezed out to half a length, and they're going to hold on desperately to that. The Harvard crew were disappointing last year, and they came over and lost this event for the first time. Every time they've come over, they've taken this event, but for last year, and they'll be very sad men if they lose it for the second time. But you can see it's still a very close and open race. Harvard now making an attack. But their stroke man has stopped rowing. No, he's come back in again. There was just a momentary lapse then, but he's back in action again. And here we have Henley, the local club. You see where they lean away from their riggers to be more efficient. And there's a little cock, Dick Woodford, who obviously doesn't swim because he's got a life jacket around him and he's very sensible to carry it. And we can contrast him with the other cocks, who I'm sure is a good swimmer. That's Harry Yu, a Korean-American. And he's really ripping away at his crew now. The Americans are looking good and are coming back. See, the Americans have done a spurt and they've come through. Henley looking very tired all of a sudden. That was a tremendous spurt. That was a real tactical spurt by the Harvard crew. And here we are. Desperate finish here, the crowd really rising to their feet. The Americans look as if they're going to take the Thames Challenge Cup back again. The crowds in the enclosures now really rising, and all the support, of course, is going to the Americans. That shows you the distance between the crews. It shows level pegging as we come into the last 400 meters. It is level pegging, race. What a fantastic climax to the Royal Regatta. There's nothing between them at all. Henley perhaps just a canvas now. Americans answering back again. And the noise here is unbelievable. It looks like Henley just pushing their nose ahead. They're perhaps a canvas ahead. Now Harvard going again. Harvard trying to bring them back desperately. This is going to be very, very close. We'll need a photograph finish for this, I'm quite sure. And they're coming up to me now. And I would like Harvard coming back with a last spurt. Harvard taking it by a canvas by something like 6 feet. What a fantastic race. An incredible race. That was spurt and counter spurt. First Henley ahead, then Harvard, then them both level. And then that final spurt by Harvard. Fantastic performance, particularly from their stroke. Gave them victory from our angle here, I'd say by 6 feet. So Harvard University, the heavyweight freshman crew, go home back, great honor, having taken the Thames Challenge Cup, one of the major trophies at Henley Royal Regatta. And the crowd still cheering. Fantastic conclusion to the regatta. And there's the exhaustion. Feet out of the boat. A very disappointed Henley, but they fought very bravely. Nothing to be ashamed. That was a classic race. I don't think I've seen the lead change so often in a race, but getting the official verdict now, the time in the race was 6 minutes 39, and as I thought, it was a canvas about 6 feet over 1 mile, 550 yards. That's quite incredible.
Hi, John.